Okay, let's get started. So this is your OPGG. At first, we're gonna think about the OPGG, and then we're gonna like vote review a game. All right?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's good.
So let me get the pen. Alrighty. So what do you think about your OPGG?
I think it's okay. I think
Mm-hmm.
my KD is okay. Uh
Okay.
I think my never really thought about it. I don't know. I think I could probably participate in more fights, maybe. I feel like sometimes I
No, no, just
like
I mean, just the number of champions you have, the let's say the
oh that kind of
percentages,
thing.
the deaths, the farm.
Uh I think the well, okay, so I think that the deaths are kind of okay. I try to go for like under 5. I mean, obviously, like
No, you're doing fine though.
less is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think about the CS?
I think it's so okay. I guess going off the games I played today, I think I laned like pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think my CS is pretty. It wasn't that great today. I think
Okay.
generally speaking, I try to go for like 8 per 10. But yeah, it's kind of getting. I think on average I get like 7,
All
so
right, all
could
right.
be
So,
higher for
what do you
sure.
think your
Yeah.
problem is?
Um, and I guess that's the tough part because I'm not really sure. I think
What do you think? Like, you don't have to be correct. Just what do you have in mind?
um I think even when I get leads, sometimes I have a hard time transitioning into like actually carrying the game. And
So,
then
mm-hmm.
I think today, generally speaking, I think my laning was kind of poo-poo. So I think some of the general things and I guess in mid game,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you go mid and then I basically end up just kind of auto pushing wave and then
Dying.
seeing if they're not dying
Mm-hmm.
mid. Well, I did die today in mid a lot, which I think is uncharacteristic because but yes, like today, but yeah, so ideally not dying, but I would say I usually don't, but today I definitely they had like a fed Akali and I kind of autopilot
Okay.
mid a bit and died, but
So, do you feel like
usually I just push wave and then sit at tower kind of or look around for a fight if someone's like trying to do a invade or jungle
mhm.
or something or yeah.
Do you feel like when it comes to mid game, you kind of suffocate yourself in a sense where you cannot expand your lead more? Does it happen to you?
Um, Suffocate? What do you mean? Like I
Like,
feel suffocated
yeah,
or
exactly. Like you don't know what to do exactly, or your lead is just stuck. You cannot expand further. In laning, you're doing fine, but when it goes to mid lane, you're kind of stuck in expanding your lead. Let's say,
um
let's say that you're in a bad,
yeah,
yeah.
it can feel that way because it's hard to I mean, it depends on the champion, I guess. Like it's hard to, make proactive plays, I feel like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, if like I'm not like if there's a dragon or I know like an objective's coming up, then like, I try to get wave prio and, make sure uh
Oh yeah,
we can get set up. But
that's simple.
and then the normal, I don't know. I guess like I don't feel super confused, but I guess like in terms of like sometimes when the objective isn't up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I I'm just farming for the most part, and then seeing if anyone's caught out. But I'm not, I'm just focusing on my farm. So yeah, I guess I'm sure there's more I could be doing in that aspect. I don't really know what to look for necessarily. So
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I'm just asking you to see what you think. Okay. Just by
yeah,
scrolling on your OPGG, I can see like you're playing so many champions. I know you're winning. You have good win rate, and you this number of games with this win rate is really good though. It's not even bad because if you push a little bit, you can hit diamond like for free.
right,
And just by scrolling, do you feel comfortable playing this amount of champions? I don't know like how much you've been playing the game before, but you're playing like a
right.
hefty amount of champions. So what do you think about that?
I think if I went to push higher, I would probably focus on like fewer, probably like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I Yeah, I mean, so sometimes I like just pick for like when the season first started, I wanted to play Callista a lot, so I was playing a lot of Callista, but then I took kind of like a mini break and I came back for like a month and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll play something else. So I guess I'm not really thinking about it too hard. I kind of just play whatever I feel like playing.
Okay.
So I'm not like I believe if I went to optimize, I'd probably play less champions for sure.
Mm-hmm. No,
But
the idea
yeah,
is it's good if you're good at these champions. It's good to have bigger champion pool. It's really good. But if having the bigger champion pool is pulling you back, you need to decrease it. That's the whole point.
right,
And
right.
also
That makes
playing
sense.
multiple roles. I don't see you playing multiple roles. That's really good because some people will be playing like 5 roles in like 10 games. But I don't think this game you
Yeah.
were auto-filled or you're just chilling.
Yeah, yeah, I
And
got
even
autofilled, yeah.
you did amazing though. You actually did
Yeah.
amazing. All right. I
Thanks.
also like
Mhm.
noticed something. You go lethal tempo on misfortune sometimes, and you go conqueror always on Israel.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
What do you think about it?
The misfortune one with the I think okay, so the game I played today probably I was I was like okay, I probably should have gone I think I should have gone lethal because I don't feel like I have many auto attack angles
Mm-hmm.
in this game. I think there's a lot of movement. It's hard for me to play. It
I'm
felt
gonna
hard to
like pause
play.
you at a second here. The
Yeah.
idea is not like is it either lethality or crit. I don't see anyone building lethal tempo. That's the point. Because if we go
Oh, okay.
like deep lol here, this is a good website that gives us so much information about the game. So if I go here
Um
and I just type
what
it,
website?
what do you say?
The what website?
Oh, you don't see?
Oh, did you put it in? Sorry. Are you looking? Oh, I thought you were. Sorry, one
No,
second.
wait. Am I not? I'm not streaming. Am I?
No, you're not.
Lord, dude, I'm sorry. I thought I'm streaming.
Oh no, I was looking at my own OP.gg from
Ah,
yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah, yeah. I was
Uh,
I was like, oh okay, yeah, let me go to my OP.gg then if you're
because I'm
talking
used to
about
like
it.
streaming
Yeah.
here. Because okay, I started recording and I thought I'm streaming, like for you. It's okay.
Oh, oh, it's okay.
All right, all right. So basically, I was hovering here. So
Okay.
so when you go to this website, deeplol.gg, and you type
Yeah.
misfortune here, and you go to the
Hmm.
OTP builds or just hover here, you can see that
Hmm.
literally no one goes lethal tempo. And people usually
Oh
go
yeah,
if
yeah.
they want to like auto attack. If you're gonna hit autos, you go for this because your Q as misfortune, it counts as a PTA stack, right?
Right,
So
right.
for misfortune, you can go for auto Q auto, and then you proc the stack, then you leave. But with lethal tempo actually does not synergize with the misfortune that much, because misfortune, her kit, she wants a short fight, and lethal tempo wants a long fight, so it doesn't work.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
do you agree?
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I mean, honestly. So yeah, I usually go PTA, but recently I was just trying lethal for fun, and I was enjoying it, so I just skipped
Okay.
away.
I mean, if
But
you
yeah, no, I no, you're right. Like it's not like it didn't feel like there's definitely some short trades I could have done where it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like it would have been nice
no, but
to
yeah, but you're
like
going against the champion this way, because
right,
yeah,
right,
exactly. And also about the conqueror on Israel. If we go same website, I mean, I know the information, but I just want to show you like practically. And you
right,
can
right.
see like most players they would go for like when you click this, you go to the OTPs. They would go like PTA.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because PTA gives you more agency in early game, and you would always want to pick lane. No, sorry, you would always want to pick runes according to the lane you have. Okay, maybe this
Right,
lane, particularly, is a long fight lane. Like you have a Nami, they have a Soraka. Conqueror is fine because the fights are gonna last so long. But when we look
right.
at the different like lanes you have, um, this was actually also good. The Conqueror because it's a Tompkins Senna, and maybe here, yeah. For example, here you're playing versus a Bard and Zyra. You don't need to go Conqueror because
Right.
the fight is
No, that
gonna
makes sense.
finish before you even get the stacks.
Stacks. Right, right.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's
So,
go ahead.
oh, so the way I always, and what you're saying is, yeah, like that makes perfect sense. The way I thought about it, and I guess it's a little different. I don't know, but it's like if I felt like I had a hard time, I would have a hard time getting the proc off, and it'd be like if I can't stick to a target long enough to um to get a PTA proc, then
Hmm.
I just want Conqueror. Um, so yeah, that's kind of or like so I was like okay or if it's like you said like a longer fight, then like
Yeah,
against the Centatom, it's like okay.
exactly. Legitimately,
Sounds
like here you did it correctly because Soraka will heal a lot, Nami will heal a lot, so you don't have like short
right,
fights. But and also
right,
versus Tom Kinsena. But okay, now let's think about Caitlyn as well. You're
right.
doing always lethal tempo on Caitlyn. What other
Yeah, no,
options do you
I'm
have in
definitely
jungle?
just I'm kind of just autopilot. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm definitely not. Wasn't thinking about it at all.
Okay, what other
I'm
options do
literally
you
was
have?
just yeah. Fleet
What
probably.
else?
Oh,
There's one more.
some people go what was it the fake kleptomancy?
First strike.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You could go lethality as well. So yeah, I mean, in some matchups, you want to go like fleet. Let's say for example here, like versus Jin and
Mm,
Brand, fleet I think would be
right.
better because just like we said earlier, about the Conqueror, like the stacks will be like completed after the fight ends. So there's no point of having it.
Right,
Okay.
right. It was hard to stack. Yeah, yeah, no, it's true. I felt like it was really hard to land today, but yeah, I think rune probably would have helped. Yeah,
Exactly. So you always like put your
yeah.
own according to the lane you're having. Anyways, so now I want you to pick me a game of yours and we can watch it.
Okay, cool. So I don't know. Honestly, all the games today, I feel like I played pretty bad. I think I just got pretty lucky.
Mhm.
So, I think they're all pretty like I definitely was not feeling great any of the games. I just okay, so the Caitlyn game was a game where my Janna wasn't in lane a lot, so that was tough. Like so that's a topic um that maybe is a thing. The Ezreal game, I felt like I got smashed in lane. I didn't really know what to do.
Okay. Maybe you wanna watch it.
Um, okay, yeah,
Let me. I just wanna see the matchup. It's yeah. It's the one we talked about. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Because I feel like usually like, oh, okay, I feel like my lane's okay, but today like I was getting destroyed, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know, I don't know. So, and it's good because I'm talking to you today.
That's a
So,
good sign though. Okay. When it comes to the loading screen, what do you think?
oh, okay. Um, let's see. I think um I don't think there wasn't gonna be much action in lane, so that's why I got TP. I didn't really think we had kill angle on that at all. So I just got TP.
Mhm.
And then in terms of I mean, some of it has to depend on where the jungler's pathing, because I wasn't sure. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Okay. Let's think about
Top's volatile matchup,
the
so
two
I
v
could
two.
see him pathing top.
Let's go with the two v two first.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Um.
talk about everything. I want you to discuss to me everything, like the summer spells, the runes, the champions, and so on.
Okay. So I think that the he's gonna outrange me a little bit in lane if I play into his auto attack range
Mm-hmm.
early on. So that's definitely like okay, gotta watch out for that. And then if he gets um white green or white red, well white red's like okay, I definitely can't like do can't proactively go on him. And
Okay,
then
cool.
white green he might stack pretty well
Yeah, exactly. So
onto
we are
me.
watching for his weapons, which is really nice.
Yeah, and then purple has some setup, so setup with Soraka E theoretically, but it's not like a crazy synergy, but watch out for that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And my windows are just kind of if I can land a W, maybe get like a cheeky E after they use like a CD or something,
Mm-hmm.
maybe get some cheeky Qs as like people pace in and out of minion waves. Um, but yeah, it seems like because we have so much sustain in the lane that it's when I was, in loading screen, I was like, okay, it's going to be a pretty, like, I didn't really think much was going to happen in the lane.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you, by
As
the
long as
way.
yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll just, try to, um, I thought it would be more farmy than it was, but I felt like they ended up finding pretty aggressive windows to go on me with like ghosting at me. And then, I would take more damage than I would anticipate or, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, what could your support provide for you in this lane?
Um, she she could give me some slows on my abilities. I wouldn't expect her to land Q just because it's pretty hard to land. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of looking at her mainly as, W and, buffing out my abilities
Okay, just as a
every
buff.
once in a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think the only window you have to fight here is when Nami lands a bubble on a Soraka or something.
Right.
Yeah. So if it doesn't happen, it's actually hard. And also, you lack ignite. In this lane, if you don't have ignite against a Soraka, it's kind of really hard to play.
Right. Right.
And also, now let's think about the junglers. What do you think about the junglers, both of them?
They're just gonna run around and gank people and probably not farm. Like they're not they're going to just look for cheeky fights, and they're going to try flip lanes. Like top's volatile, they're probably going to flip top.
Mm-hmm.
um the Hui matchup, I mean, Hui's people are still figuring him out, so I think, and we have like a pretty aggressive mid laner, so he's going to probably try to push his advantage, in which case I think my jungler is probably going to try to cover these two lanes, and our
Okay.
lane is pretty, not really theoretically doing too much, right? So he should be able to leave us alone for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, while he, handles those two.
Okay. One last question as well. How do you think the team fight is going to go? Let's say that now it's a five
Um,
v five. Let's say that you're now in here.
okay.
Okay, you're here and you're fighting
Yeah.
like five
uh
v five, five here,
Mm,
five here. You're fighting. How the fight is gonna be
right.
played? Just as an idea. I just want to imagine how things should go.
Um,
Ideally.
okay. I'm still learning what he does, but apparently he has like insane range, which I'm learning. I was actually so shocked. I was waiting to buy him and then, like, mess around in practice tool
Mm-hmm.
once his like price went down. But yeah. I think, since, I mean, we have Jace Ezreal, so the Jace, well, more so than me, but because, Hui and Fios actually have some good range too. But the Jace is gonna be able, we can play slow, kite back with the fights. We have Nami for disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also, Ezreal is really happy when people run into him, so I can
So who are
also
you
kite
gonna
back
hit here?
and Mire poke. Mainly Aatrox, Shaco. I'm not really gonna see the other three people on my
Okay,
screen for the most
perfect,
part.
perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, like before I start the replay, I want to ask you
Yeah.
one more thing. How do you plan your lane? You said like nothing is gonna happen. That's good. But what
Right.
are your bases? When are you gonna recall?
Um, Tier Sheen. Um,
Okay, so you need
and
1.1, right?
yeah,
All
yeah,
right, cool.
yeah.
That's
Seven
your
four
first
hundred.
base. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's just speed this up a little. Okay,
Yep.
and I'm gonna put it only on your vision, so
Right.
it feels
Right.
like an actual replay. All right. What does this give us standing here?
It doesn't do anything. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was like, oh, I think I might even figure out trying how to record.
Oh, okay.
Which I think I did actually end up recording it, but
Okay, where do you usually like stand when you're this side?
try.
Okay, cool. I was just checking for like how the pros sit in like level 1, and I found
Mm,
this. Like he would hug
yeah.
this angle and he would be like jiggling. He doesn't want to be here. He
Right.
wants
You
to be
could you
here.
could die there.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
makes sense.
And some
Yeah.
of them they would like stand outside. Let's say, wait, I need to fix this. Yeah, some of them would just stand like I saw a video of Hansama. He was standing here, but it's dangerous. Maybe I can show you the
Mm,
video really quick.
right.
Where's it?
Right. I could see that.
Yeah.
Like being hard to get away from if
So
there's
yeah,
suddenly four.
look, he's standing here,
Right.
and you will always see when they are on the opposite side, they're gonna stand
Oh,
like
on blue.
this.
That's what. No. Oh, on blue. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, even you can see from here, from this, look, they're standing like this, and you see they're blocking. Like each team is protecting their base. So just a good thing to have in
Right.
mind.
Right.
All right,
Right.
let's continue.
No, yeah, no. Usually I complain about people being lazy, but I was being a hypocrite and I was being lazy
Yeah.
because then the mid always goes to tower, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, like, so
No, it's good.
but yeah. Like yeah, look what mid lane's doing right now. Okay, but yeah, I'm being a hypocrite. But yes,
It's okay.
my mid never covers anywhere except mid tower. So
As
just
long as you know the right thing, it's okay. Because some people are just too clueless. As long as we're not
okay.
that clueless. Okay. Why didn't you queue here?
I don't know. Greedy, want to save mana,
No, but
literally.
if you start with a Q, once you're back in lane, the mana's back.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I just yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna slow this down and let's try to focus. Okay, now we know where Soraka is. So that means
Right.
we shouldn't fall for
Right.
this again, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh, you could dodge this, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely could have got out of that. I think I passed back into it, but
And okay, let me just discuss this with you first. Let's
yeah.
let's assume that you didn't leash here. Okay, you did not leash. Okay. But
Right.
I really hate leashing. You didn't leash.
Yeah, so actually the jungle is my duo,
Oh, okay.
and well, no, usually he asks me not to. I don't even know why I leashed this time.
Okay, cool. Let's think.
Usually he says not to.
Assuming you
Yeah,
did not leash here, and
right.
you will go. Let's say you will go for some action in lane. What would you do?
Um, if I wasn't leashing, I would probably just try to hide in a bush and see if I can get some like cheeky poke. Which bush? The question would be.
Okay.
I would probably honestly try to either hide in either mid bush or if I had like more information, I'd hide in like the where Hansama was
Ah, here.
doing that recall. Yeah, yeah. Like if they try to pad that way and
Mm-hmm.
get a cheeky poke that way, maybe zone them off wave. But
Okay.
usually I probably a little bit more conservative and probably just like mid bush and lane probably.
Okay. Cool. Cool. For me, I like to look into numbers. So I know for a fact that Aphelios. Let's see. Let's
Mm,
get it back a second. Okay. He has one of the
mm,
lowest HPs of all AD carries, 580.
right,
While Israel, he has 700, right?
right,
And that's
right.
that's only because you got the
Oh,
deep
yeah, he
root.
has cold though.
Yeah, he has Kal. I know. I was gonna say this. So it's because you got the item, but nevertheless, he has lower HP than you. Even if you add the
Right, right.
100, it's gonna be 680. So he has lower HP.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
think when you look at his defensive as well, no, you have lower armor. Okay. And also, Soraka is useless level 1 because she has a Q, and Nami is more useful. So you could have looked to all in at them level 1 because Israel is one of the strongest level 1 champions because of this.
yeah. Right.
So you
Right.
could
Oh,
go
okay,
for
that makes sense. That
yeah,
makes
you
sense.
could go for a cheese here, and you all in like the Soraka or the Aphelios, it doesn't matter. And also we should
Mm.
also know this. Why do I say also a lot? Okay, we should know that Aphelios doesn't have an ability at
Oh,
level 1. He doesn't.
right. Right.
So that's a disadvantage for disadvantage for him. So you could
Right.
just run him down at level 1. So the biggest window
Right.
against any Aphelios is his level 1. You just want to go all in and put it.
Right. Right.
Cool.
Right. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
window
And,
you
and
should
yeah, I
consider.
should have thought about that because when I play him, I feel that way too. So it's like, okay, well, why on the flip side, I should want to take advantage of that and not
Exactly.
like, yeah. Right. Right.
Okay. I don't think you want to walk up and hit the caster there. Why? Not this one, the next one. Like, why would you like walk
It's
up and try to take this one? It doesn't make any sense, does it?
I guess I don't really know what you mean. Like it's like
Okay.
it's like it opens me up to poke, right? But I
Exactly.
guess like I thought I could just get it and not get poked.
No, but
Obviously, I did,
as
right?
an idea, if you're not gonna lose the minions and they're pushing into you, you just clear it front to back. You don't want to put yourself in any danger as an ADC. Your job as an ADC is not to lose HP. Because we
Right,
agreed at first that we're going for the 1.1k reset, right?
right,
And what
right.
we're doing here is denying us from this reset. Because you're gonna have to reset earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, by walking
yes, I
up.
see what you're saying.
Yeah. So here
Right,
you should all like immediately realize I cannot hard push because they win in the push and they get level 2 earlier. So I just go back and I farm safely. And maybe I get the Nami to heal me so I can survive longer. Okay, good, we're using the potion
right.
early. This is good. Okay, okay. What you're doing now is fine, but okay. All right, cool. You don't want to trade. Okay, you are in a disadvantage. All right, like
Mm,
we see that, right?
right, right.
Okay, let me scroll a bit.
Oh,
And Aphelios still has his longer weapon. Like this weapon has a range of
mm-hmm.
650, right? Just like Caitlyn.
Caitlyn range,
The
right?
other
Yeah.
weapons they have 550. So if
Mm-hmm.
you go for trading and
I think
against
even
this
one's
weapon,
525.
what do you say?
I think one's even 525, I think. One of them, I think.
Um,
Maybe red or white, maybe.
no, no, all of
I
them
don't
are
know.
550. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I mean we can check later on. So here I don't think you should go for the trade for the fact that he could
Mm,
Q you with his sniper and you're gonna lose so much HP and you don't know what's gonna
right,
happen. Like you're
right,
putting yourself and under like danger for no reason for no reason.
right, right.
Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
we already agreed that this lane is just gonna be, we push the wave, they push the wave, we push the wave, they push the wave. So why would I take
Mm,
unnecessary damage instead of just farming and getting to the spike I want?
right, right. I have the game plan in my head, but I guess like when I get in the game, sometimes I just autopilot like, okay, like because you get into the habit of like, oh, contest wave, go for two, you know, try to like you know, be get presence in the lane, but I guess sometimes like you're not. I mean, like clearly I'm just not supposed to here, right? And I just kind of continue to play aggressive and play that way, even though it's not
Yeah, I mean
what I'm
the
supposed to be
idea
doing.
is you should actively know what you're supposed to do. Maybe you had the
Right,
plan, but at the moment you did not know what's exactly the correct play. So you should always
right,
have a plan and follow it in laning. Okay, I don't want to push. I just want to play for the item. Cool. Yeah.
right, right. That makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah,
So now we know that Soraka is here, right?
yeah.
Where should you position yourself?
Um, I would like to swap sides with Nami in the
Oh
lane,
yeah.
but I don't know how to make her do that, so I just kind of deal with it.
Okay, cool. That's alright. That's alright. But why did we like fight? Like if the jungler is already coming.
Um. I guess I just see like an open rocket and I'm like, okay, like I can land a Q and some poke. I guess I didn't think it was like high risk.
Okay.
Or like,
Mhm. Okay, now
yeah, no, it's basically was I didn't think I would lose anything out of it. Like,
I mean you did fine actually, but the unlucky part was it was worded. So
right.
if it was not
Right.
worded, this was a big win for you. Okay,
Hmm.
your duo is anything? Oh, okay, no. No, please don't die. No. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he felt bad. But
Okay.
I was also playing bad too, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm messing around. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny.
So
He
now,
was so upset. He was like, "I'm sorry."
okay, okay. As long as he apologizes. Okay. Don't you feel like you're under some danger here?
Yeah, because Shaco's bot, and I'm pretty sure I end here actually. Maybe I might.
I mean, if I was Shaco, I would like make sure you
Yeah,
don't
he
get
would
this
he
wave.
would he would want to hover around. They're gonna get the wave
Mhm.
in.
What's
Oh no,
Aphelios'
I don't end
mistake?
here. What's his mistake here?
Hmm.
Not recalling.
And what would recalling give him?
Uh, Potentially a freeze.
Exactly. But since you have TP, you could break the freeze. And also, there is another point to argue. Maybe he wanted the gold to buy an item. So
Right,
if he like
right,
crashes the wave, yeah, he's gonna have enough gold to buy Nuna Quiver. So that's why he's pushing the wave. So what he's doing
right,
is not like
right,
a mistake.
right.
Unless he dies now, so it's gonna be a mistake.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. It's like a trade-off. Like you either get freeze, but then your back's worse, and then
Yeah, so it's
yeah,
pointless.
right. If you're getting you just want it's more important to hit a spike than
Okay, why didn't he try to pull the wave?
uh. Great question,
Hmm.
actually. Yeah, no, that's true. I should just pull
I mean, if
because
you're afraid you're losing HP, you have Nami, and if you're afraid of them, by pulling
yeah,
the wave, you're gonna force them to stay. If they stay, it's better for you.
right.
So it's a
They don't want to
win-win.
stay. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. I think that's just a like unironically probably
Hmm.
like there's a certain level of like subconscious, like I guess things you don't think about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then like subconsciously it's probably just like, oh, like I was getting, like that trade was bad. I don't have Nami, so I don't feel like I can pull wave here. But then of course, like when, like you said, like from their perspective, it's like, well, they want to go home, so like
Yeah, you could just
I
stand and like, jiggle around until Nami arrives. That she heals you. The wave is frozen. They're gonna lose minions.
right,
Or if they
right, right,
stay, they're gonna stay in a disadvantage.
right, because I have a health advantage and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. Now we like this is a bad push. Why?
It's not gonna hit tower.
And it's not only about hitting tower. It's for the fact that you're gonna have to stay here in this area to take the next wave.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's kind of what I'm saying. Like it's not gonna hit tower, so it's not gonna bounce. So then I have to sit
Wait,
here and re-push the wave in.
and we don't know where Shaco is.
Right,
Yeah, see,
right.
that's
Yeah,
exactly
then
why.
that trait.
Okay, so
Right,
your mistake here is not staying. Your mistake is this pushing the wave.
right. Like so. Okay, so assuming I like we're in the reality where I didn't pull the
Mhm.
wave.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
So we're here in a neutral lane state.
Hmm.
Should I just not? I should slow push. I assume.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess if I were
Okay,
to.
whenever you have a cannon wave, you should consider this idea. Can I push it? Probably not. If you don't have enough items, you can't really
Right.
push it in time.
It's early.
And you don't have,
Mm,
let's say, a Nautilus who's gonna really shield this item or something. No, you're by yourself pushing. So,
right.
and it's always better to stack a wave under the enemy turret because when you stack a wave, let's say that you slow push this one, hard push next one, you're gonna have around, let's
Mm,
say, 10 minions on the turret. So the turret is gonna be too busy. So when next wave arrives, it's gonna be like it's gonna come out perfectly. So you're not gonna lose anything. So it's a win-win for you.
right. Right.
You could look for
Right.
like
Right.
I don't see your items, but how much gold do you have? Yeah, if you slow push this one, hard push next one, you're gonna have Sheen and probably
It
Boots.
gives me a back.
Yeah, it gives you really
Right.
good back, and when you come back, you don't lose anything. But since
Mm-hmm.
we don't really know, like, if we can push it in time, and look, you're not even like using all the auto attacks you have. You're waiting. It's fine, I know, sometimes because you don't want to miss minions, but yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
And we also like fall into another mistake. What is it?
Um, Here I'm actually like so far you've been asking stuff like, oh, I can see, but like I don't know, like I could have. Well, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, yeah, like okay, yeah. So I don't know where he is, but so you're saying I'm already in this situation though. Like you're saying I should just ward
Yeah, I mean,
from this. Yeah.
yeah, wording could not have prevented it, but what could have prevented this is for you to wait next wave to come here, and then you farm it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I definitely shouldn't have pushed that wave so
Hmm.
fast.
So pushing this wave was the
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant like after I was already up there, if I
ah
could do
no
anything
no. I
better.
mean, by being
Yeah,
here, you're
once
kind of stuck because Shaco could jump from like literally anywhere. If we can
right,
dream here or I don't know walk or
right.
anything, so you're
Mm-hmm.
stuck. Even if you put a
Right,
word,
right.
you need a word to be like here so you can maybe see anything.
Yeah, yeah, but even then, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. They probably just go for wall, yeah. Yeah.
So you could just hug the wall, Q, and you're dead. I would assume Shake will appear
Hello.
here. Okay,
Right.
Panda,
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
I'm alive.
How?
I haven't slept yet.
How? Your
I've,
brain,
um,
brother.
yeah, bro, it's gone.
Okay, see, naturally you felt the need to put a word here, and it was better always to put it like this because wider vision and so on.
Right.
But you felt the need to put a word, but it's actually useless because you're against a Shaco.
Right.
But you felt the
Right.
need, and Aphelios is like pushing the wave into you. He's doing you a favor right here because he's
Right.
using the blue weapon to push the wave, so you're not gonna lose any minions.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're again stuck in the lane.
Right. Right. As opposed to because I don't want to be on tier if I don't have to be. Like I could
I mean,
just
you could
I'd rather have
re-co-gate your
like
Sheen.
Sheen. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fine to stay because he doesn't have lethal on you. Oh wait, yeah, now he does.
Yeah, so this is kind of like I didn't really see this angle at all. I was like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know how to play around at all. I didn't even see that kill angle at all. I was like,
Okay.
oh, what?
You said you play Aphelios.
Yeah, like I haven't played him like this season, but like I
Hmm.
like when he's like strong and stuff. I don't know, like when he's like everyone's talking about, oh, Ophelia is so broken, and I play
Oh,
him right, and
that's around like
like
season 9, season
no,
10.
no, not like when he came out, but
Ah, okay.
like not. I haven't played him this season, but like I'm comfortable on him. I just
Oh yeah, I
um
see, I see. So I mean,
yeah.
immediately when you see like the weapons, you should back off. I think your Nami kind of underestimated it. So I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was like on me or on her. Like
I
I
mean,
don't
she
know.
shouldn't
Like
go for
I
the
obviously
bubble.
red white run away, right? But like
Exactly, exactly. She shouldn't go for the bubble. She should just, like I mean, look at the pings. I feel this was already pinging her. Look, he's pinging Nami. He wants to kill her.
right, he sees it.
Yeah. So
Right.
look, he's already
Like
going.
yeah, he gets blue immediately and he's ready to
Look,
go.
he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
attacking you to stack the shurikens, and then he goes on her. She's deleted. She should immediately realize
Right.
this, and maybe you should ping her to back off. Once you see him walking up,
Right.
and there is also something to notice. Since you play Aphelios, you should
Mm.
know that in the first rotation, it's blue, white, then it's gonna be what red, white.
Yeah, it's me
Like, that's
red.
kind of
Yeah.
advanced a little bit, but yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so you could anticipate that it's gonna go next, and if you
Right.
look,
Once I see him
if you
spamming
check on
to get
him,
rid of it.
I mean, sometimes when you click on the enemy champion and look at the left side of your
Mm-hmm.
monitor, it's gonna show you this. Like there is one bullet left. So after one bullet, since you're seeing him walking up, after one bullet, it's gonna change to the red weapon. So
Right.
he can go for
Right.
a
I mean, even
laser
then,
kill
he hasn't
next.
even been able to do that. He has like little thingy under his bar. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's even more obvious. It's
yeah,
actually even
exactly.
caught it from that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, I forgot about this one because I don't play
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much against Aphelios. Yeah. So I mean, this is fine. I
Yeah.
mean,
So there's a lot of things I could have noticed. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say that
I should have.
Aphelios played it really well here. He actually
Yeah,
did.
for sure. I didn't even see that. I mean, yeah, and I could have definitely noticed that better. And like, 'cause I think, and like you said, like I think pinging. I feel like it's so helpful. And
Yeah, because I mean, the support might not see what you see. That's the whole thing.
right, right.
Okay, I mean, we should always like try to dodge her cues more, but it's okay. That's mechanical error.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. Literally, it's like, man, this is I'm not playing well today.
No, it's okay. I mean, this is good for you though. You can, can.
No, yeah, no, I agree. I was like, okay, well, I'm trolling right now, so this is gonna be great for the review.
All right. Okay. Here. Are you dead here? I think you can die. Yeah.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. This was unnecessary. Even if you
Yeah, and that's
had.
kind of what you're saying about the game plan. Like I just like I see like a thing, I'm just like my brain just goes like, oh, okay, and I just kind of
Okay, the idea is we know that red white is really strong, and he has a recall. We don't. You should
mm-hmm.
get in the habit of pressing tab before any fight. You check the items they have. You check your items, and think, can I win according to the items? No, you
Right.
you can't. Even if you have level
Right.
advantage, it's literally harder for you to beat him.
Right. Right.
And once you get the heal, you just leave. You just leave. Yeah, okay, you got the
Right.
flash.
Right.
That's insane. Just leave. Leave. You don't need to auto. Look, you're autoing for no reason. Just leave. Now you're
Mm.
leaving. Now you're
Right.
back in. You get hit. You're almost 1 HP. This was luck.
Right. Right. Like the intent was bad. Right.
Exactly. So now you're in a recall. See, now you're having bad resets because they're crashing waves.
Right. It's
You're,
it's a forced error because I went in and like did something
yeah,
stupid.
they're getting like you're losing minions. They're getting playthings. The deficit between you and like the difference between you and Aphelios is gonna get larger and larger. And he almost killed your
Mm-hmm.
Nami, and he wants to push
Right.
this wave. Now like this is a
Right.
mistake of his. Like he's gonna die
Mm-hmm.
because he's
Right.
flashless. Okay. Now let's think in the Aphelios perspective. Okay. Assuming
Okay.
you
Yeah.
are Aphelios.
Right.
Okay, this is you, Aphelios. You force the enemy ADC to recall,
Right.
and you have almost 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
You take plating.
Right.
Okay, you're the Aphelios. Now you crash the wave. Okay, this is good so far. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do now?
Um. me personally, I usually recall. I wouldn't go for that plate.
Yeah, it's
That
greedy.
yeah,
Yeah, this is why he died, because he went for the
right,
plating. Then he's like, wait, there's a wave. I need to take it. Now he's
right,
gonna die for
right,
it. Even if
right,
Soraka
right.
heals, it doesn't matter. He's gonna die because he's a
Mm-hmm.
flashless, and he doesn't have blue.
Right,
I don't know if he has
right.
minion, but it doesn't matter because he's standing way too
But
up. Mhm.
right, right. That makes sense.
Okay, now we're
Yeah.
trying to. Okay, Nami stole your
Uh,
cannon. It's fine. Okay, we're trying to push. This is good because you're actively pushing. Okay, you wanna go for a recall. Do you have an item? Oh, you have good gold. Yeah, you have a really good amount of gold. Okay. Okay. Um, there is a better habit to have here. What is it?
uh, move and then buy, I guess.
Move to the edge here. Stand here. Finish your purchase. Then move to the lane because you can heal up until this area.
Right, right,
Even sometimes a little
right,
bit more, maybe to the edges here. But it's way
right.
better to like, and also you in like let's say in your time walking back to lane or something on
Mm,
in your time doing nothing, you want to get into the habit of opening the shop, and there you can plan your next purchase. So
right.
let's say I'm walking to lane.
I could, yeah.
I'm walking to lane. So okay, next purchase is gonna be like the 800 gold, the Kindle Gem. Okay, cool. So this is my next purchase. I'm gonna try to get it. Sometimes like things are not gonna go according to plan, but look, you're wasting time like shopping. This should never happen unless you were waiting to get gold. I don't think you were. Yeah, you weren't.
Not
Yeah.
right,
So
right.
you wasted like time like shopping, which resulted in you losing I don't know maybe 2 3 minions or maybe this entire wave. I don't know.
Right, right. That makes sense. So
So
optimization. Sounds
all of
good.
this goes to the optimality.
Right, right.
All right.
That is not a word.
No, I like it to. I mean, I would like it to be a word. Can I?
That is
He's a
not even
languager.
a
He
word.
can make up words if he wants to.
Yeah, exactly. Really, optimality is not a word?
No.
No, because I remember studying something in networking called suboptimality.
Well, that's networking. That's lingo. It's called jargon.
I know, but it's English.
Uh,
Okay, let me check.
Okay, optimality.
Optimality.
Optimality is defined as
There it
the
is.
point where the
Noun.
difference between benefits and costs for a behavior is
Yeah, so
maximized.
it's not used very often, but it is a word.
Yes, I won versus a
Nice.
native speaker.
You,
Easy.
you
I'm
did
not
it. You're a
native, what?
genius.
Yes, brother. I'm teaching.
I'm not native, hello?
You are. What do you mean?
I'm not.
You are. You
No,
are
Lithuanian is
British.
my first language.
Yes,
Lithuanian is my first language.
but for how many languages have you been? For how many years have you been speaking English?
Less than I've been speaking Lithuanian.
Ah, okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. You've been speaking
I'm
English for 20 years, and you've been speaking Lithuanian for I
no
don't know.
19. No, actually wrong.
Oh,
Wrong.
okay. My bad. Yeah, for 19 years, and
15 years. 15 years I've been speaking English.
really?
I've been
Okay.
speaking Lithuanian for 20 years, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. My bad then.
I didn't learn English until I went to you're right. Sorry, not you. Um I didn't learn English until I went to like primary school.
Oh, okay. That makes. I mean, that's a
Anyway,
surprise.
what rank is this?
This is a Emerald 2 75 LP in A.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emerald 2.
Yes, buddy. Okay.
Good time.
So good. I mean, I like the Q, but since you're seeing affiliates running at you with these weapons, you just wanna like leave.
Yeah.
You don't wanna Q again. This was bad. I mean, even
Right,
trading with
right.
them is
It
bad.
gets two autos. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
yeah, yeah.
unnecessary. And yeah,
Right.
this is a nice trade, but I don't think you can. Yeah.
Oh, I run in here for ego in like later soon. Like it's like
Yeah, it's really tough.
um
It really is because once he has
yeah,
these weapons, like you literally cannot do anything.
right, right. Yeah, I'm literally about to like E flash kill myself in
Yeah, I
like
know, I know,
a minute.
I know. I saw it coming, by the way.
Like
Like every Israel when they land the W, they just they have the like this urge. No, no, brother did it. Okay, does he die? Okay,
I
Nami.
did. I did.
No, I mean the affiliates did not die, but you have TP. Okay, I mean I
Yeah.
am. I mean the player was a troll, but it was funny, so it's okay. Like you're TPing back. Good. I think you should kill him here. Can you?
I should, but I missed 2 Qs.
Lord. Okay, wait. Ah. Okay. Here I'm gonna tell you what to do. Wait. Look.
Okay.
If you didn't notice, Nami buffed you here.
Yeah.
She gave you E.
Yeah. She gave me a
And
slow.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you should go for the E, then auto attack immediately. You auto here first. If you auto first, he's slowed, then your Q is easier to
You're right.
land.
Right. I probably landed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So that would be like way easier for you to land each Q.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense.
And the minion dodged your Q, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes they have their mind of their own. I'm just I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're geniuses. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, this is really good, by the way. I like this.
Yeah.
You called your jungler to dive, so you immediately trade with her. Yeah, this is nice.
Right.
Okay, you're pushing. Okay. Alright, let's see it again. Okay, this is also the problem with the position of the word. If you had your word farther, it's gonna be much better for you to notice the way.
Right. Yeah. I definitely just lazy ward. I just put it in the closest possible thing and I just went back.
Yeah, so if you had put it somewhere up, it would be much better. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's yours or Nami's though. I'm not
I don't
sure.
know, but I could see I put it there regardless. It's a good tip.
Okay,
Anyway.
good.
Yeah. I usually lazy ward.
So yeah, if you put it here, I mean, I know your mid laner could have pinged you, but at the same time, if you placed a better ward, since you're already pushing, it's your job to ward better.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is that since I mean, everyone has the same information, so theoretically I can process everything if I just pay attention, so.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now you should ask your Nami to leave you. By the way, why?
Solo XP, she can help other lanes.
Exactly.
I
The
yeah,
only
yeah,
thing
yeah.
you need to do is here, maybe you wanna pull this wave a little bit. It depends on your plan, by the way. Do you wanna scale more or do you wanna go mid lane and fist fight? If I were you here,
I usually go mid lane.
I mean, if I were you, I would consider these two options. If it's better for my Jace to be mid lane, I mean he's the fit member, right?
Right.
I'm not as fit as him, so it's better for him. If it's better for him to stay mid lane, he should just stay mid lane, and you can send the Nami with him, and you can create a freeze here and farm it. Or after creating the freeze, and you see Aphelios appeared here, let's say that the 3 here, 1 here, and 1 in the jungle. So that means you can take the turret for free.
Right.
So it's all. I mean, and also you should think about this as well. You have a TP. Jace
Yeah.
doesn't. So if you go mid and he goes bot, that means he cannot follow when anything happens on the map. He's locked, but you're not because you have
Yes.
TP.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I just auto push this.
I mean,
And then,
you
swap
could,
with him.
you actually could, but it depends on what's happening here.
What's right. And I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, regardless of what's going on, it's just the thinking about it that I wasn't doing.
Yeah, I mean, you could just freeze this, get Nami to heal you, and just deny them minions actively.
Right.
I mean, once you push, you're putting yourself into infinite danger because you have Jaco, you have Wei, you have Aphelios, you have Soraka. You don't see anyone. Okay, now Aphelios shows up
Right.
mid lane. You can
Right.
match the Wei, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I usually don't even try to match solos. Usually if it's a solo, I just leave it. I'm like, all right, well I
I
can't
mean,
do
yeah,
this. And I
you
just run
can.
away.
I mean, he pushes the wave, you take the wave, it's fine. But I think going mid lane is a mistake here. For the fact
Okay.
that your Jace doesn't have a TP.
Right. No, that makes sense. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if it's only for them, time being, or the
For the
meantime,
push.
yeah,
Right.
you
But that's
can
not even
what do you say?
right. Oh yeah, no. If it was just for the push, yeah, because that's kind of part of the incentive. But wanted to stay anyway, so I was still wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I
Yeah.
mean, because
That makes sense.
there is an upcoming, I think, Herald. I'm not sure if they took it. I don't see like the how do I see the timer of the.
Oh, good question.
I don't know how to do it. Anyways, I don't really care. The timer of the
Right,
Herald.
right.
If we could see, like, we could know if who's better to be mid
Mm.
lane. But it's always better for Jace because he can actively help everyone, and you're not as good as him or as strong as him.
Right, right, right.
So Wake
That makes
coming
sense.
in. Okay, here you go. Okay, good. Now, what do you wanna do?
Just auto push waves and hit tower
Yeah,
is literally
I mean,
what's
yeah,
going on in my head. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's alright. See, since you have your Nami now mid lane, she can help like putting Vision on the map and helping people top,
Right,
mid, everywhere. But if you get her stuck
right,
in bot lane, she's like literally she is not playing the game. She's just here
right,
with you because if you
right,
push, she's gonna need you, and this is like you're locking her up with you.
right. That's kind of usually why, because like the support usually will just kind of go wherever AD is, and
Exactly.
I like going mid too because it's safer. So I'm happy to go mid, and um, I mean, yeah, and the thing is, Ezreal's a lot safer, but usually I just play the same way anyway. And
Mhm.
like, even if I play something like less, like if it's playing something more vulnerable, then I want to go mid. But obviously, I'm playing Ezreal now, and I'm still playing like
No, even if you were playing
and with
something more
TP, and I'm
vulnerable, you could
still
just stay here and freeze it.
right, right.
Why would
That
you
makes sense.
ego on him? Like,
For fun,
ah, okay.
like literally, like, cause like I'm just in my head of like, oh, like cheeky poke and like
Okay.
just see if I can get anything. I see Shaco top, so I'm like, okay, I'll just coin flip hit, see if I can get a trade.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah.
So yeah,
Like, yeah, I knew the jungler wasn't there, and I assumed, I was like, okay,
he's
well,
gonna one shot you
Shaco
though.
top then.
He's fully talented.
Yeah, yeah, but he's top, so it's fine.
Yeah, but since he's tough, he's gonna one shot you. That's what I see. Because he can walk because
What?
junglers are so fast. You should keep this in mind. Okay, once he finishes this jungle item, he gets this movement speed from every bush he walks in.
Right.
So if he does
Mm-hmm.
this, I mean, he's gonna be really quick. And sometimes, like when I'm playing versus, let's say, a Hikarim or a Shaco or something like this, that's really quick.
Mm.
Once he enters this bush and I am pushing, I just leave because I know in no time he's gonna like reach me.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
him being top lane doesn't mean you're safe. It means you're in danger. Look,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
You're dead.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're not safe. You're
Right.
not safe. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, jungler comes in. He can't
I
do
have a
anything because.
question.
What do you say?
What is Ezreal's win con here?
Hmm. That's really cool.
So,
I thought
eh,
that his win
uh,
con is just by staying side and letting Jace mid lane with the Nami because Jace is way stronger and by being
mm.
side he can match the way and he can be safe because he has like the arcane shift, his E, and his TP as well. So he just enables his support, he scales, and he doesn't go for reckless plays like this. I
Am I
mean,
seeing this correctly? He has two wards, two vision score with two wards
yeah,
Yeah.
at
I don't like putting
16
words
minutes
down.
into the game.
yeah. You know why? Because
I sometimes don't put words down. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
he's an AD man. That's why he's one of us.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah, bro.
That's not my job. I mean, I'm
Ex-
kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, but like,
I mean,
Lord
what
Almighty.
is your Camille cooking? What? Nah, bro.
yeah, yeah,
This is
it,
inhuman.
it happened.
Yeah, it does happen. So look, by Jace being mid lane, he killed two people. If he's side,
Right,
he can't do
right.
anything. So you should
I think it's something for sure though. I'm not thinking too much about the strength of my other laners. I just think like, side lane hard for me. I'm scared. I'm gonna go mid.
I
Is
know, I know.
kind of
This is like the
so.
habit that most AD carries they go through. Like, I just want to be mid lane after 14 minutes. No, it depends on what's going on. Okay, and thinking about this doesn't come in game. You should do it like in VOD or after the game. Like
Right,
thinking
right.
doesn't have to be in game because
Yeah, because I don't see the laning mistakes
yeah,
until the VOD.
exactly. I mean, maybe you don't
Yeah.
even know that Jace is that strong.
Right, right,
So it's just better to like understand this concept and apply it to when you go in game.
right,
That's why
right.
I really hate doing live review or live coaching because it's bad.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Why do you do this?
Why did I int there?
Yeah. No. No. Why would you like walk this far when you can just Q these minions. Like that goes also back to the laning mistake.
He's still walking, by the way.
Yeah, you're hitting these minions instead of hitting these minions.
Right. Yeah, I see what you
So
mean. I don't know. It kind of just like it's thoughtless, right? It's not really. I'm not really thinking
yeah, I
about it.
mean you're
Oh,
hitting the
yeah.
backline minions for no reason. You could just hit the frontline minions and keep yourself safe. The idea is
Right,
you
Start
right.
did the same thing
walking.
in like the lane as well.
Right. Yeah. Like take a riskier CS that I don't have to go for.
Yeah, I mean you took so much poke just by walking up to take the minions when you could just take the frontline minions and you will make sure you get the other ones. And now you're
Right.
1 HP, flashless for no reason.
Right.
This is exactly
Makes
what you
sense.
don't want to do because once you're not on the map, that means you're not scaling. And if you're not scaling, like you're screwing your team up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
now you're forced to use your TP, which means you cannot be side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Right.
You're taking the wave. Jace has started a fight. Yeah, good. He's running. Okay, we missed the cannon. This is kind of awkward because you don't know if your team wants to go in.
Question.
Yeah. I still want the CS, so it's kind of
And yeah,
weird.
you have. I mean, it's not you want to. It's like you have to push the mid because if you don't, the idea here is if you don't push mid wave, and let's say that they take mid wave, right? And
Mm.
let's say that they won the fight. You guys died because Camille top lane. They won the fight. They have enough minions to destroy your base, maybe, or at
Right.
least take inhibitor, which is gonna put you in so much struggle later on. So that's why we go for mid wave because this is really important. It gives them tempo.
Right.
It's given the
Right.
ability to take the upper hand action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Right. Yeah, because I'd want to ideally get the push in before
So
we go for
now
fight, but I
instead of
can't.
just
Yeah.
hovering here, since Jace is low HP, you should immediately realize what?
We should just sack dragon. I stick it on too a little bit too long, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jace is 1 HP, and you at least realized this really quick, and he left. You should immediately go mid lane and push the wave here.
Right.
This will at least give you like a little bit of pressure on them, and also gonna give your Camille more space to play. Because if mid
Right.
is pushed, she's gonna have more window to push top lane with less pressure on her. But if no one is pushing mid, she's gonna be under so much threat because there is no other threats.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I sit around and like try to poke for fun or something, but yeah, I should just
Yeah, I mean, you
come
should
in
immediately
and
realize, wait, Jace is low
faster.
HP and Camille is top. Okay, I go push mid lane.
Yeah.
Okay, now we don't know where Shaco is. And we're rooted. If Shaco was here, you're dead, by the way.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I think, yeah, if he had Ignite, you die. Yeah, because Nami will be useless.
Mm.
Ben, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Don't you think Drake could have been forced earlier?
Let me think. I didn't think about that part.
Jace is strong. Elise is giga fed.
And yeah,
Bot lane is stronger early than Aphelios. I think maybe there's a setup. There's a way to set up this Drake so you can actually take it. Push
you mean
outside,
this one?
push out mid. Yeah, push outside, push out mid. Yeah. What happened that it was not taken by?
Yeah, I think at this time Elise went top lane. Okay. Yeah, I
I
think.
think pings are necessary here.
Yeah, you could Okay. So a really good thing to have in mind is every dragon you take is 5 minutes extra into the game, and as an ADC, it's really good for you to have more time because you're the Giga scaler, right?
Mm.
So you could like plan a gank, especially like when the wave is like permanently pushing into you. You could like plan with the jungler to come bot lane, kill these, and then you take a dragon. Like instead of him
Right.
being here, he could like come here, kill these, and take dragon, which is gonna give you extra time into the game, right?
Right.
And since you already have a winning mid, why would you go play top lane? I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I guess he's still trying to flip that or trying to fix the what's going on top with
oh yeah,
Camille Aatrox because so I got yeah that's kind of I stood that too because like even before the game I was like well if you want to flip Camille Aatrox like you should do it because that's so he's probably just playing for top still.
I mean, yeah, but I don't see the idea. Like, okay, I mean,
Right,
You killed
right.
Aatrox. What's gonna happen next?
You can still get right. The dragon's still
I mean, it's
better.
better to play for your winning lanes because if Aatrox plays it correctly, he can double kill you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But that's another talk.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think pings could have been useful here if you pinged Elise to take Drake and then
I mean,
just
they have
what's the point
comms.
of
It's his duo.
oh Elise is your duo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should have told her to like yeah. Because what's the point of strong siding a 2-2-5 Camille at
Yeah.
that stage of the game?
My
It's
idea
just
is
kind
Mm.
of
you
grief.
don't want Elise to strong side you. It's just to play around you and Jace because he's the
Right.
winning guy.
Right, right.
Okay, and now we died here. Let's think. Why did we die here?
I get oh, I know
Okay.
what happens, but
Yeah, you keep
it's
walking
it's
up.
just cheeky positioning.
You keep
Yeah.
walking up, and because
Yeah.
you're Ezreal, but you put your Nami in danger just to land, random Qs. Like she's dead.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like in the
Because
grand scheme of things, the
yeah,
Q
if your
thing,
Qs would make a difference here, sure, but your Qs will not because Soraka's gonna hate them.
Soraka, right, right. Yeah, yeah, I didn't like think about that.
Okay, Elise went bananas. Bro is mad. Okay. Yeah, see, affiliates does not matter because if I have a Camille. Mm,
Right, right.
okay. This guy dies. Okay, what's our next step? Look, we have killed like 3 members. Only one's alive are the support and top. What do you wanna do?
We have Herald push, so just push mid.
Okay, ideally you have 2 options. You either do burn or you push. You push lanes because you have tempo. You have time to do stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right,
So if Jace was around, you could have started Baron because you had a timer to take it. I'm not sure if you can, but it's an idea to think about.
right, right.
So this is good. You're doing something good here. Okay, you're pressuring because you have time to pressure. Because some other players,
Right,
I aced them, I recall. No, bro, you don't recall. You do stuff on the map.
right, right.
Okay,
What
so
about
now,
top?
what do you say, Coffee?
What about top?
I don't think it's necessary that you wanna pressure 3 lanes. Since you already have taken like these 2 turrets, it's not that important to take like to pressure all 3 lanes. Because even if you see T1 when they play 4 and 1. It's just a bigger pressure when you 4 and 1. And especially like after taking this turret, you wanna go for this and this. You gradually take pieces down. Okay, good. Okay, we realize that. Okay, our timer is over, so we recall. Camille doesn't understand this, so she dies. Your time is over,
Right,
so yeah, you just recall. Now this is actually dangerous because they might
right. They
expect
have
you to recall, and they kill Camille. Jace's bot, they could just start Nash.
right, right. And they have tempo mid. They can just
Exactly.
push that and then go. Yeah.
So and also we did the same mistake again. We're wasting time like shopping. This should not happen.
Right. I can at least position at the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh lord. Okay, I think I'm gonna like stop at this, because there is like no point.
Yeah, yeah.
Things are happening
Yeah,
like
yeah.
randomly, so we stop
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this. And what questions do you have?
Um, no, I think the lane advice made a lot of sense. I think
Mm-hmm.
I just need to think more about my plan to lane because
Cool.
like I have a general one in my head, right? And it's like I do it like I'm like to an extent, but I'm not really like actualizing it more so
Mm-hmm.
in the game where I could just like okay, if I really want this recall, I just need to chill out until and make sure I get it, not just like and I guess when I'm playing Ezreal, I'm getting Ezreal brain. I'm just like I gotta run around and
W and
be like
E.
psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like psychotic and hit things, but like obviously they have Soraka in this game, so it's like you know,
Mm-hmm.
farming safer and not thinking I'm invincible when I'm not. Or when when I I'm like, oh I have E, like I'm fine, right? Like,
Yeah. No, you're not. I mean,
just
even if you're fine, you're killing your
right,
support.
right, right,
Okay.
right.
What I wanted to practice is, as you said, you have a plan, and try to plan your bases, plan your laning, at least the very first 4 waves. Okay, if you plan your
Sure.
4 waves, it's gonna make it way easier. And also the things you should focus on as well are consider when to leash and when not to leash. This is really important. And consider the
Right.
opportunities you have in lane if you don't leash. And also, um, this small bit you walk here, it's always
Mm-hmm.
better. And keep an eye
Yeah.
and think about the jungler. You should
Mm-hmm.
always think about the
Right.
jungler. Because once you die
Right.
to the jungler, you're making the game harder for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the only
Right.
member who can reach all your teammates.
Right.
Right? So
Right. Right.
these things. So I'm gonna write them down. Um, what do we say? Make a plan for first 4 waves and plan your bases generally.
Oh,
But
waves!
for
I
first
say
wave,
plan 6 levels.
no, but I mean, you want to start, from somewhere. Like you want to start.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just go full out.
Nah, bro.
He
What?
just raw dogs it. All right.
Nah.
No lube. It just goes in.
Okay. What did I also say? Because I kind of my brain. Okay, what did I also mention that I want to write?
Um, Plan bases. What else did you type? I didn't even know what you typed.
Yeah, respect the jungler. Always
Yeah.
think about the jungler. This is really important.
All right.
Sometimes you're gonna need to consider the mid laner as well in the equation.
You said think about when to leash and not leash.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Consider not leashing, and you should also know.
Never leash.
I mean, I advise never leashing, but sometimes your jungler will get too emotional, and gonna lose you the game. So just leash.
Right.
Fuck it.
Right. No. Yeah. And this is weird because I mean, usually he tells me not to. I don't even know why we leash this game. Usually we don't. So.
Okay, and also level 1, always like think about, and you should always think about the
I
summer
know.
spells you have.
I didn't even think about spell force passive the windows on Ezreal early because
Yeah,
like I think about like on Callista Ashe, but I don't think about it on Ezreal.
yeah. I mean, it's also good. Yeah. I see the point. Good. Okay, and also think about the summer spells you have, and what are they strong at? Like, for example, when I have a ghost, I know I'm good in late, and sometimes weak in early. When I have a heal, and they have ignite, my heal is kind of useless unless I use it like at the beginning of the fight. And when I have
Right. Right.
exhaust, the burst is bad. And when I have a TP, I can have bad trades, recall, and come back. So I play around
Right.
my summer spells, and the runes I told you about it earlier. And all of that. So do you have
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
question?
Makes sense. Oh no, I think a lot of it, pretty much all of it made sense. I think just coming to the game with like just thinking more. I wasn't. I mean, I definitely wasn't like hardcore thinking.